Good morning, my precious lady. Fine, you in again. I'll ask what the bump is. I'm stretching, honey, so I can try to wake my ass up more. Your meat man is in, my love. Your hair is getting longer, honey. My god, boo, I love your eyes so much. So pretty. Damn, I love you. I have bad news, honey. I'm calling you.
Give me a minute, I'm getting up.
Okay.
Hi, honey.
Hello.
Tony died last night.
I'm so sorry. I thought he was doing better.
Yeah, I did too.
How did you find out?
Wendy called me this morning. Just a little while ago. After the probation officer shows up, I'm probably going to go over there for a little bit.
Probation's showing up.
Yeah, she's supposed to show up today. Remember I told you she did car issues yesterday? So she was coming today instead.
You didn't tell me it was today.
Oh, fuck. It must have been
But
Roy
it's
I
fine.
told. It must have been Roy I told. Sorry. She was supposed to show up yesterday, but she had car issues, so she called and told me she was
So
going to be
you
there
are
today
going over to
instead.
Tony's today?
Yeah, for a little while. I gotta wait. I'm gonna call Stacy and find out how long she's gonna be before she gets here. And let her know that Tony died. Fuck, I just saw him fucking yesterday.
Do you know when the service is?
No, not yet. Wendy's gonna make funeral arrangements and all that stuff. I guess if I can get $300 off Sharon, so I can buy my plow, Tony's plow back. I sold it to him, and me and Tony had a deal that when she was doing bad, then I buy my plow back off him for the same price, and I plowed the driveway for him this winter. So now I'm really gonna have to do it because Wendy's all alone. I knew he was tired just today. He looked like he was tired. He wanted to take a nap and fucking. He didn't. I could tell he wasn't feeling good.
Why do you have to borrow money?
Because I don't have $300 on me. I don't have $300 till Tuesday.
You didn't get your unemployment?
to Sharon and paid the light bill.
Oh right, it was already spent.
Yeah. This week I'm gonna give $500 to pay for the first boat travel he got there. So it's already spent this week. Now I'm gonna have to play catch up, paying for borrow money from Aunt Sharon for the plow so I can stay on schedule of having my land paid off on the 14th. So this fucking sucks.
I'm sorry.
Mind if you tell Deb or anyone else, okay?
What?
Last thing about Tony dying. You tell ask him not to tell anybody, please.
Tell who?
Jesus Christ. Oh, Sasha.
I'm sorry I didn't understand you. Who am I supposed to tell?
I said you don't tell Debbie or anybody else, please. Yeah,
You're cutting out a lot.
I'm sorry. Is this better?
Yes.
I said you can tell Will if you want to, but don't tell Debbie, okay? I don't want anything like that, like this getting on the internet. Them making all kinds of stupid videos.
Okay.
Thank you. I tried to call Paul because Paul was one of his best friends still, my brother Paul. He must be working today. He'll call me when he gets the message. It's probably won't be until later. God, I wish you were here, Anthony. I wish you would have
I'm sorry I can't be.
I wish you would have gotten a chance to know him. He had a big heart, but he screwed people over too. And I don't think he ever really meant to.
What?
I think he always screwing people over. He screwed some people over, including me, but I could tell he never wanted to, never meant to. He always wanted to make things right, but he never took a chance. Just with money and stuff. Borrow money that he couldn't pay back. He tried paying back, and he tried like hell paying it back when he could. when I got caught up in this thing, he was the one that he owed me money still. Well, actually, he owed it to mom, but it was actually me he owed it to. But then I got transferred
He
over
owed
to
your
mom. He
mom
owed it to.
money.
Yeah, no, it was actually me that he owed the money to.
For what?
It's a difficult story. For the truck that I got him, he hadn't paid it off and paid it back yet, money back yet. But when I got caught up in this thing, he's the one that went down Nashville with my truck and Bud all stuff and drove the truck back up.
You bought him a truck, but he owed you money?
That's where he owed me money. He had the chance to pay it back when he went out to get my stuff. So he did that. He paid me back the money by going to get my truck and my dog.
Oh, so he never actually paid you?
He never paid me the cash, no, but he worked it off by going down and getting my truck and my dog and my stuff. So
Wait,
he
didn't
paid
you
me
buy
back.
that truck for him with Betty's money?
Yeah. Yeah, so he actually owed Betty. He owed more than that, but anyway.
So it wasn't your money to begin with.
Honey, do you really think this is the friggin' time to talk about that?
Tony didn't owe Betty. You do. And I'm done.
I'm getting off the phone. I can't believe you fucking brought that up.
You brought it up.
Hello?
You brought it up. I didn't.
I said Tony owed me money. And you didn't need to bring up fucking Betty, alright? I don't know what the fuck you think you're proving on that goddamn bullshit.
Well, because he didn't owe you money.
Well, you don't need to be fucking talking about Betty right now. He just fucking died, okay?
You brought it up. You brought up him owing you money.
Just drop it, okay?
You understand his obituary is going to be online, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, if we don't say anything, maybe nobody will look.
Do you really think that will be the case?
I know they're not looking for Tony. They're looking for anything about me. glad I went over yesterday. He wasn't the best friend in the world, but he was a friend. That was close to him.
Why wasn't he the best friend?
He screwed me. But out of everybody that screwed me over, he's the only one that apologized to me. And that's including my family.
You don't seem to have much nice to say about him.
Well, he was a good person to hang around. He was fun to be around. He could help you take your mind off things.
You're cutting out. Hello.
Hi, honey. Sorry, I lost my signal.
Yeah, you are cutting out a lot.
I know. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to stay where I get a signal, but fucking, I don't know why it's not getting. I already know why it's not giving me a good signal, but it's fucking pain in the ass. I move all over the place trying to get one. You gotta cut these fucking trees down.
It's that garbage phone of yours.
I don't know. It's garbage service. Jesus. This fucking happened today.
What?
I didn't expect to get news of Tony dying. I figured he was doing better.
Why?
I didn't, because I just saw him yesterday. I didn't think he was doing that bad. He looked like he was doing all right.
You said he was tired and you could tell at the start of this conversation.
Yeah, he did look tired. Right before I went over there, he was getting ready to sit in his chair and take a nap. I told him I'd be over to put the air conditioner in. So he stayed up until I got over there, and I could tell he was tired. We joked around about him being tired, and he was going to take toothpicks and open his eyelids so he stayed open, so he'd stay awake, which was a joke. It wasn't something he really did. But that's why I didn't stay as long as I saw he was tired, so.
Yeah, I would assume he didn't.
I think about it, he did look a little pale yesterday. He must not have been feeling good. He was only 58.
What's your favorite memory of him?
I think when I owned my house in Cambridge, he come over and I'd rent the excavator and we'd go out and do some landscaping and stuff, and drink beer and just relax and enjoy it.
An excavator?
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I used to use them for my septic jobs all the time. He'd run it good and I'd run it good. And so I'd rent one and we'd go out back and we'd do some landscaping. Just relax and drink beer and we'd have a campfire at night and drink beer out there and just relax and not get drunk.
How did you become friends?
Through Paul. Paul met him, well, when he came back from Washington State and I was still out in Washington State, Paul met him, and when I come back I met him through Paul. Me and him and Paul hung out a lot together, and we even worked together too, someone for a company that all of us worked for. He wasn't a great guy, but he was likable. He was a very likable guy. He was really big on protecting women.
Protecting women.
Yeah. Yeah, he held a high respect for women. I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking about Betty, so I don't know how to explain that.
What?
I know you're thinking about Betty. What he did to me affected Betty. I don't know how to explain that. This sucks. I really wish you knew him. Huh?
Why? You just said he wasn't a good guy, he was just likable.
Yeah, but he was fun to be around. He'd make you help him make you forget things. He'd make you forget your problems. He'd just be wanted to help you be happy while you was around him.
How did he make you happy?
He just helped you forget your problems. Just put you in the moment instead of thinking about all the stuff you're going through.
Yes, I'm asking for you to elaborate.
Huh?
Yes, I'm asking for you to elaborate.
He just helped you forget your problems. He'd help you live in the moment instead of thinking about everything that you were going through.
How?
Just by the way you was. He just wanted to have fun and laugh about things. Even when he was going through problems, he'd still want you to be happy around him and just live in the moment. Goddamn man. A lot of the family wasn't real big on him because of what he did to me. But then some of them turned around and did things that bad. If I could go back in time, there's so many things I'd like to do over.
Like what?
Honestly, like not hang around Tony so much.
What?
Honestly, like not hanging around Tony so much.
Why?
Because that's what they're drinking more. So I made worse decisions.
You're blaming him for that?
No, blame myself. Kind of touched the. For blaming me, it was my decision to hang around him. I love the guy. I know it was bad for me to hang around him because he drank all the time. But I did. I care about the guy.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell that I care about him.
Yes.
It's hard because things that happen to us sometimes. But we always remain friends.
You just said if you could, you wouldn't hang out with him.
Yeah. If I could go back to change it, I wouldn't hang out with him as much as what I did. I still hang out with him some, but I would hang out with him less because I made worse decisions because I drank around him so much. Every time I want to hang around, first thing you want to do is drink. And I enjoy drinking with him. And I didn't really like drinking with anybody else because, well, except for Paul and Ralph, but I didn't drink with Ralph that much. And Paul I did, but I like drinking with Tony more because we didn't do anything stupid. We just drank and relax and have a time. We didn't do anything stupid.
I thought Tony was the reason you drank.
Uh,
I thought Tony was the reason you drank.
He's the reason I drank as much as what I did.
But you just said you drank with your brothers.
Yeah, I did before. Me and my brothers used to drink together every weekend, but with Tony, I wound up
Even one that
drinking.
did stuff to you.
Huh?
Even one that did stuff to you.
Phone broke up a little bit, honey. What'd you say?
Even one that did stuff to you.
Even when he did stuff to me? Yeah, even when he did stuff to me. I tried to forget about it all. Tried to live with that, but I still tried to forget about it all because he was my brother. I figured Mom had gone through enough in her life and she didn't need two brothers that fought because of all that happened to me when I was growing up. I don't know if it makes any sense to you or not, but
But what?
I enjoyed my times that I had when I was growing up. Oh, well, not with Paul doing what he did. When I was growing up out of the Air Force and hanging around Paul and Roy, I enjoyed those, and Elton. I enjoyed those times. Should have taken different roads, but I didn't. I enjoyed being close to my brothers. I tried being close to my sister, but she just wanted one for one anyway. That's all she ever did is fucking these people.
She what?
She used people. You just fucking pour me a story and fucking feel bad for her. Try to help her out.
Seems like a theme in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. That fucking sucked. There's just some things I miss, but some things I don't.
Maybe you can go hang out with that Alton person today.
With what awesome person?
Alton.
Alvin?
Yes.
No. No, Alvin likes to drink too. I'm trying to stay away from people that drink. You and our future that I'm trying to think about. I'm trying to get shit straightened out.
What's that got to do with drinking?
Because I don't want to hang around people that drink. I don't mind going up and seeing Elton. I don't like staying up there.
You hang out with Roy.
Yeah, but Roy's not drinking out, and I don't hang out with Roy. When Roy's drinking, I'm the only one that Roy wants to be around. He's the one that told him, no, when he told me he can't be around me when he's drinking anymore. But thankfully, he stopped. As far as we know right now, he stopped and hasn't had any. Right now, I've only got two focuses, and it's you and Mom. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't want to be around them. Did I wake you up when I called you?
Yes.
Do you want to go back to sleep?
I can't now.
All right.
think I'm going to reschedule my appointment though.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I'm exhausted.
No, honey, come on. What do you mean you're exhausted? Why would you reschedule your appointment?
Because I don't even know if I can make it to noon.
What do you mean you don't? What, staying awake?
Yes.
I think you can probably handle it. As much as you stayed awake before.
Wait,
You don't
hold
think
on.
you're...
Can you reschedule with the doctor today? I'll pay the fee.
Huh? What?
Alright.
Did you just tell him to reschedule it?
I was talking to Will.
Did you just tell him to reschedule it?
Yes.
Why? Every time you reschedule something, it puts us back further from being together. From you knowing what to do to get better. Why would you reschedule it?
I didn't get enough sleep because I was helping you.
Because you were helping me? How can you blame me for that?
Yes, because I care.
Well, you need to care about you. I know you care about me. You need to care about you and
When
me
did
and
I
you
blame
being
you?
together. You need to care about you.
When did I
Better.
blame you?
Huh?
When did I blame you?
You're helping me. Tell him not to reschedule it. You can go to that today. You're not that exhausted. You feel like you're so exhausted that you can't make it.
He's not at the door now.
Huh?
He's not at the door now.
So get it. You just got him a minute ago.
He was walking by.
So do your loud clapping thing.
He didn't hear. He's probably in the kitchen.
Oh, no.
I can't hear you.
So go ahead and put the phone down and go get him. Tell him don't reschedule it.
What?
Honey, come on.
Hello?
You don't need to. All of a sudden you can't hear me. I know it's not my headset because I don't have my headset on.
You've been cutting out all morning. Why are you being like this?
Because go ahead and put the phone down and go tell Will not to reschedule it.
Why?
Because you need to go to it. You need to know what's going on.
I'm so glad I woke up to get yelled at. Thought I was helping.
Try helping, but I don't want you to reschedule your appointment. Your appointment is important. You need to keep them appointments.
A couple of days isn't a big deal.
Huh?
A couple of days isn't a big deal. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Sort of FB.
I really don't want you to reschedule your appointment. I want you to go to a. You need to know what's going on.
Who knows what Will is doing? He's so silly.
Go ahead and put the phone down and go get him, please. Tell him don't reschedule the appointment.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
Too late, sorry.
Please don't reschedule any more appointments.
I'll try.
When did you reschedule it for?
He said they are slammed because of everything. They'd call him later.
Alright. Well, they might not have rescheduled. Get the They didn't get my time.
They
Changed
are
everything.
calling him later.
I mean, it's important that you keep these appointments. If I knew you schedule your appointment, I would just waited.
Can you say that 20 more times? Maybe I'll hear it.
You know.
When is Stacy coming over?
I don't know. She didn't give me it.
Hello.
Hi, honey. Sorry. Lost my signal. I'm going to call Stacy, see if I can find out what time, and let her know what's going on.
Okay.
See if she can tell me what time she'll be here or something.
Okay.
I know Mom's going to be upset about Tony dying too.
Why?
Because she liked Tony. She didn't like the things that he did to me, but she did like him. He'd do anything for Mom.
You just said your family didn't like him.
No, my family liked him. So there was some people in that didn't like him, or that liked him but didn't like what he did. It's like Mom. She liked Tony, but she didn't like what he did to me. No, maybe I shouldn't go. Maybe I should just stay here and work on the closet.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
So maybe I shouldn't go anywhere. Maybe I should just stay here and work on your closet and take my mind off of things.
Why?
Why? Just because it helped me take my mind off of it.
So you aren't going to see Wendy?
I don't know. She's got family that's coming over today, and I don't know if I should go over or not.
Did she invite you?
Yeah, she told me that I'd come over if I wanted to, and that she'd have family there too, and other people would probably be there. And so I don't know if I should go or not. But I was the first one, besides Bethany, I was the first one that she called.
Sounds like you should.
Jesus.
Are you crying?
He wasn't the best person in the world, but he was my friend. Sorry, honey. Sorry. I'm so fucking bad. I used to talk to Tony a lot, like all the time about my problems, and I could tell him anything, and they wouldn't go anywhere. He wouldn't tell anyone. He won't. He won't be about Winnie and
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
He used to warn me about Winnie and Emma.
What did he say?
Something that I need to be careful. He had a feeling that they were doing nothing but bad things. He had a feeling they were
When did he
doing.
say that?
Huh?
Sorry, conf.
You say
Sorry,
it again,
continue.
honey. Say it again, honey, please.
Sorry, continue.
I said he had a bad feeling about Winnie and Emma, but they were just trying to do things that would hurt me.
When did he say that?
A couple of years ago. I should probably It's probably about 2 years ago. That's together. Okay.
Hello? Yes.
Said I'd say that I should have listened to him, but then I wouldn't have been with you. Just one way I'm glad that I did.
Oh my.
One way I'm glad I didn't listen to him. Just the reason that I'm glad I didn't listen to him.
I can barely hear you.
Sorry. It's not so bad. Can you hear me any better?
Yes.
Hang on. I'm gonna put my headset on. I'm gonna go outside and see if you can hear me now. Can you hear me, honey?
No.
Hold on. I'm still inside and shaking my head. All right, can you hear me now?
No.
Hold on. How about now? How about now? Can you hear me? Honey? What's your bed on? Can you hear me now? Honey, can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
All right, I got you on speaker. Can you hear me?
Much better.
All right. Oh, fucking hot over here. Oh, Christ, puts a fucking damper on the day. I don't know what I should do.
About what?
I don't know what I should do today, whether I should go over to Wendy's or just stay here and work on your closet. I know I probably shouldn't feel as bad as what I do.
Why?
I don't know. In some ways Tony was a really good friend. In some ways he wasn't. But I did care about him. I love the guy. Can't say he was such a good person because he wasn't. But there were things about him that I really cared about.
This is very confusing for me.
Well, it is for me too. Definitely don't feel alone on that. I'm confused about how to feel too. I didn't want him to die. He was a friend. He wasn't that. He was a good friend, but he wasn't a good friend. So it's fucking confusing for me. I asked him to come over and help me do stuff,
That's
and
not possible.
well, it is. He'd have his times where he was a good
You
friend.
can't be and not be something.
He'd have his times when he was a good friend, and his times when he wasn't a good friend.
If he had times where he wasn't, then he wasn't.
It's like I'd ask him to come over and help me do something, and I didn't live any more than 100 yards away from him when I was in Canaan. And he wouldn't want to come over and help me do it. He was lazy. Either he'd help me come over and
Lazy?
he was lazy. He didn't want to work. Didn't want to work.
Why?
I don't know. He was just lazy. When he did work, he worked really good. He had a lot of knowledge in the stuff that he did. And he helped me out a lot because I could call him up anytime and ask him about things like with the trucks, how to fix something on the truck, something like that, and he'd let me know what it was and how to fix it, or what he thought it was and how to fix it. And but I could also call Uncle Clay for that. I don't know. I know I'm gonna miss him. Definitely gonna miss him.
Are you? It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss him. I know that. Maybe it's just because I feel bitter about when he didn't, when he wasn't a good friend. Because he could have been a better friend, and he wasn't. Honey, do you want to get some more sleep?
Not right now, it will be impossible.
Really?
Because I'm awake.
I know, but if you're exhausted, it should be easy for you to go back to sleep.
Why is that?
Well, because you said you were exhausted.
I am. I am.
Do you want to try to go back to sleep, or do you want to not bother? I don't know where the glass come from. Where's that? Oh, that's metal.
I know I'm not going to, so there's no point. But you keep telling me that what my body should do.
I'm not telling you what your body should do. I'm just saying you said you were exhausted, so I figured you'd be able to go to sleep easy.
You just said it should it be easy. You know my body
Yeah,
better than I.
and I know what I just said, honey. I just caught what I just said. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. I'm sorry for it coming out like that. That's not the way I meant it. Well, I think Stacy's here, honey. I'll call you after, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
How'd it go?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back inside. It was hot outside, so
How'd it go?
Stacy, it went good. It went good. You could tell I was upset.
Okay.
She was good. She talked to me a little bit, and thank you for being here for me.
Are you crying?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Thank you for being here for me, honey.
You. Yup.
Hi.
Yup.
Yeah. I couldn't help but cry. I'll tell you, Stacy was here too. Apologized to her for crying. She told me don't apologize. It's an emotion. It's understandable. And then she talked to me a little bit about Tony.
So
But I
what
love
did
you
she
too.
say other than Tony? So what did she say other than Tony?
She just asked me if I felt like drinking. I said no, and she asked me if he was the one that I drank with. I said yeah. I said he's the one I drank with pretty much all the time because we just sit there and drink at his house and not doing anything stupid.
And
She
then
asked me
what?
how well,
And then what?
she asked me how I was feeling right now, and I told her I'm upset and I'm confused because she asked me if he was one of them that used me, and I told her yeah. She said She told me that doesn't mean that it's something that you don't care about them. That's obvious. I said, yeah, I do care about them. You use me, but I forgive people pretty easy. She said, just make sure that you don't lose yourself and trying to help Wendy out. I said, no, I'm not going to. She said, I know you. You're a rescuer. I said, yeah, I mean, you do know me. But I'm not going to lose myself trying to help Wendy out that much. And I told her that Wendy has a daughter and a boyfriend, and I said she got all kinds of other friends that go over there and help her do stuff too.
A boyfriend?
Wendy's daughter has a boyfriend that'll go over and help her out too. Yeah, he was a good friend of Tony's too. And she wants me to call on Monday. So I can tell her how I'm doing, so I can make sure I don't forget to call her.
So when is your next polygraph?
I don't know. I didn't even ask her. Forgot all about it. She didn't tell me. She'll tell me something. She might not even know yet. I don't know. But she'll tell me when she knows. Or Dwayne will tell me. One of them will tell me. I told her I've been talking to you this morning. That you were helping me out.
Of course.
That you were being there for me. Honey, it's important that I mention the good things. She wanted to know if I had anybody else to turn to and talk to. And I said, yeah, I talked to Jamie.
What did she say?
She said, that's good that you got somebody else that you can talk to. You need to be able to talk. It's important that I mention the good things, honey. It's important that they know that you're a good person.
I've told you not to mention me at all, but that's clearly not going to happen.
Oh, honey, I had already mentioned you, so they before. So they asked me about you. I said, yeah, I talked to her. That's pretty much all that's been said.
Right, and we had a conversation last week about you not saying anything going forward.
Well, I know, honey, but there's some things that I don't have a choice. I have to tell probation certain things. Otherwise, I go to lie detector test and I can fuck it all up because I'm not telling them everything. Not telling or holding back secrets. Like with what was on the test before, this last time.
You didn't have to say anything. Do you have anyone to talk to? Yes. Look at that.
Well, it's not quite so simple. I wish you knew that it's not quite so simple as that.
Why are you yelling?
I'm not yelling.
You were.
No, really, I wasn't. Maybe it was the way I was holding my hand. I was holding my hand down by the bottom. I don't know. Maybe that was it. I wasn't yelling.
Oh, your hand rises, your voice, got it.
No, I didn't. Honey, I don't know why you thought I was yelling, but I wasn't yelling.
It's whatever, I'm done making requests, you don't follow them anyways.
Huh?
It's whatever, I'm done making requests, you don't follow them anyways.
Honey, there's some things I can't, that I need to tell probation. I'm not going to get away with it.
Right, watch, I'll do the conversation again. Do you have anyone to talk to? Yes.
Who?
Conversation over.
Who is the next question. So the conversation wasn't over. They ask questions.
Was that their question, or did you give them Jamie without them asking? Right.
I don't know why you did. Huh?
Nothing, Grandpa.
I try not to say anything about you at all. When I do say things, I've got to make sure that they're not wary of you and all that shit because of Winnie and Emma and
You
Ramona.
have the information willingly today, and I know that because you said I have to say the good things.
I do. I have to say, well, the time I have is good things to say about you anyway. But when I talk to them, you know, it helps to say the good things.
Right, so she asked, do you have someone to talk to? You said Jamie.
I said yes. She asked me who.
No, she didn't. Whatever, Lorne.
They asked a lot of questions on him. I wish you didn't think that it was so simple that as short conversation, because it's not.
It is.
They ask a lot of questions. I know it should be simple, but it's not. They've made that clear.
Right, they asked you one and you forked it over.
What?
Nothing, Grandpa.
Like, the water turned on. Pull the coffee into this thing. Hang on a second, honey. Pour coffee into this thing I got here. This little thing. Whatever it's called. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I got a text. I don't know who it's from.
Okay.
Let me check and then I'll call you right back, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, honey.
Maurice's say what? 10 graphic tees. Today only in stores and online. Plus, don't forget to use your rewards. Reply rewards at any time to view your certificates. Shop now at https://mauritius.attn.tv/i/whz90. Expiry 6th to 19th. Stop to end.
Hello.
Hi, honey. You get the text I sent you?
Yes.
Okay, that's the text I got. I have no idea what
Okay.
it is. Whoever had this number before I had it must have had that crap coming in.
It's an ad.
I had so many fun times with him.
Like what?
Just even when we were drinking, it was just fun. Even when we weren't drinking, it was fun being around him.
So drinking.
Drinking and not drinking too. It was fun being around him. He was a fun person to be around. We had one game that we played that he cheated on. To this day I can't figure out how he cheated on doing it. Because I'm the one that showed him how to play it. I showed him Mexicali. He played with 2 dice. Somehow he'd wind up cheating somehow, and he'd get an awful lot of Mexicalis. I still can't figure out how he did it without me seeing.
I don't know what any of that means.
It was a drinking game that I used to play with Tony. It's called Mexicali. I'm the one that showed him how to play it, but somehow he would cheat
I
and
heard all
flip the
that.
dice. And I'm just remembering fun times. You asked me what fun times. That was one of them.
I don't know what the game is or what it means to get whatever it is.
When you or something, you know what I'm saying? It's just a fun
You
game.
cut out.
Sorry. So when you're here, I'll show you how to play it. We'll play with water or something, or fruit juice, or fruit slushies, fruit smoothies. I'll show you how to play it. It's actually a fun game to play. It's just when you play it with alcohol, you can get drunk pretty quick. I learned that how to play that when I was in Alaska in the Air Force.
Did you ever hook up up with women at Tony's?
Huh?
What I said, Grandpa, was, did you ever hook up with women at Tony's?
Yeah, a couple. That was Brandy and Billy Joe.
You
They were
just had
friends with
sex
Tony.
in his home?
No, not in Tony's home, no. No. We'd go somewhere else.
Oh, you never had sex at Tony's?
So, yeah, there was one time that I did. I can't remember what the woman's
Hello?
name was. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there was one time that I did. I can't remember what her name was. Yeah, there was one time that I did.
Where did you do that?
When?
Where?
Where? I was at Tony's apartment. And Tony had his apartment before him and Wendy got together.
On his couch, on his bed?
On his bed.
Real
He already knew
nice.
about it. He already knew about it. So I asked him if we could use his bed. He said, yeah, I'm not going to be here anyway.
So you just screwed some women you don't even know her name, and used Tony's apartment as your own?
I knew her name back then, but I can't remember what it is now. I didn't know her that well. Back then we were drinking a lot. She called me from Tony's phone. I thought it was Tony, and I said, good and you. That's what me and Tony always used to say whenever we answer the phone. Say that to each other. And then it was Wendy.
Are you crying?
Yeah.
It's okay, let it all out near. Bear. Are you going to go over there?
Yeah, I think I probably should.
Okay.
You can do some errands this afternoon, right?
Yes, we will go now.
Okay. Don't forget to
Capital
wear your
K.
hat. Don't forget to wear your hat and sunglasses, okay, honey? Please.
Capital K.
Thank you. Thank you for being here for me.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll let you go so you can work and go do stuff. I'll go over there.
Okay.
I love you.
Text me updates if you want.
Alright.
Text me updates if you want.
Okay. I love you, honey.
Hey, goodbye.
Bye.
Calling, don't answer.
Okay.
Ooh, in a different light, with your hair falling down, with love in your eyes. In my mind, you're a beautiful sight. I see you in a different light, just the way I saw you last night. It's you in a different light, with your hair falling down, with love in your eyes. In my mind, you're a beautiful sight. I see you in a different light, just the way I saw you last night. I felt better with you on the phone, honey. I'm sorry I didn't get all this song in for you, but maybe another one will come up. So when I call, don't answer, okay? I love you. Bye. More she goes, just walking down the street. Someone lets her whistle out. A girl like her, she just can't see what the fuss is all about. She don't know she's beautiful. She don't know she's beautiful. She don't know she's beautiful. Though time and time I've told her so. Morning comes and her hair's all a mess. It's when she thinks she looks the worst. It's times like this she don't know why I can't take my eyes off her. She don't know she's beautiful. She don't know she's beautiful. She don't know she's beautiful. Though time and time I told her she don't know she's beautiful. She don't know she's beautiful. She don't know she's beautiful. Though time and time I told her so. I love you, honey. I think I got your answering machine or your voicemail. Is that you, honey, or do I have your voicemail? Oh, I guess you got your voicemail. All right, I love you. Bye.
Was I supposed to answer that one?
No, I thought you did for a minute.
Oh, okay.
I love you.
Thanks, I hope seeing Wendy helps.
It helped more when I had you in my ear. I'm at the store right now getting a drink and gauge. I'll be at Tony's and Wendy's in about 10 minutes. Almost there, honey. This is gonna be hard.
That's okay.
I miss you. Calling, don't answer.
Hi, honey. I figured I'd call you and leave you a voicemail and be easy in the texting because I'm driving. So, I just left Tony and Wendy's, and Wendy has to be at the funeral parlor at 3:30 for everything and to get everything settled and everything. And so I got to see if I can get the money from my Sharon so I can bring it over to Wendy so she can pay for the services and earn and all that stuff. So right now I'm going to see if Sharon's home. So I love you. Thank you for being there.
Okay.
I had to come home first, honey, but I called Aunt Sharon, so I'm going to be there to get the money and take it to Wendy. Don't answer the phone if I call because I might want to sing to you or leave you a message while I'm driving. I'll text you when I get back home, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
She said we're much too different. We're from two separate worlds. And he admitted she was partly right. But in his heart's defense, he told her what they had in common was strong enough to bond them for life. She said, look behind your own soul, the person that you'll see just might remind you of me. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, and I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different, me and you. Now she could hardly argue with his pure and simple logic, but logic never could convince her heart. She had always dreamed of loving someone more exotic, and he just didn't seem to fit the part. So she searched for greater pastures, but never could forget what he whispered when she left. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, And I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different, me and you. Was it time? Was it truth? Or maybe both led her back to his door. And as her tears fell at his feet, she didn't say I love you. What she said meant even more. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, and I know you do the same things too.
I'm home, honey. Listen to your voicemail.
Okay, I will in a minute.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the
Lawn World Order.